Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap currency, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today we have got our very first Madden 23 news. Yes, Madden 23 news. Now, this blog is actually posted by Sports Gamers Online, so shout out to Sports Gamers Online. They've been very, very reliable in the past with all of their Madden leaks. I know that they have actually done stuff with Madden developers. They've done like interviews, gave us exclusive kind of news before Madden releases, like usually. So I 100% trust what I'm about to go over to you guys. Also, I do want to give a shout out to Dan Stripling. He actually tweeted this blog to me earlier today, and this video should be going up probably around like 7:30 p.m. I'm guessing for you guys, so shout out to Dan. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Joe Beasy for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are sub channel, notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. And in case you guys did not already see today, guys, there actually is a new special available on Underdog Fantasy, which can use code ZERKS, match your first deposit up to $100 at 9:30 p.m. tonight. That is when you guys have to go ahead, hop on, take advantage of the special. It's Tony Snell over half a point, rebound, and assist, which pretty much means if he gets 1 point or 1 assist or 1 rebound, literally anything, then if you hit the over, then it's a W there. And obviously the Pelicans are probably not going to actually play their starters too much, so we should get a lot more play time. So absolutely hit the over. Follow me over on Twitter. I already tweeted out my picks that I'm going to be using, and I'll probably have some picks as well that you guys can copy for the late night game if you want to pair that with Tony Snell, whatever you want to do there. But check it out. Follow me over on Twitter. Use code ZERK. All right, so let's talk about these Madden 23 leaks, these Madden 23 features that we actually have coming. So as you guys can see, starting off, you'll notice right here we have the menu, which you can see says learn to play, ultimate team, franchise, face the franchise, and play with friends. So it does look like we are going to be getting, of course, franchise, pretty much all the game modes we have, face the franchise. I mean, I know there's a lot of debate about face of the franchise. Some people like it, I guess. I personally don't care for it. I played it the first year it was put in the game. Haven't touched it since. I think maybe it's a little bit of a waste. Maybe they could have those developers working on the gameplay stuff that doesn't really seem to be working too much. So hey, take that as it is. We have Face the Franchise coming back. But now we get into some other cool stuff. So Hit Everything. The first new system is known as Hit Everything. This system, according to EA Sports, will see the game take a step back from animation-driven gameplay. The Hit Everything system will see players have more organic and consistent tackling results and trying to hit players around the field. Players will use the hit stick to trigger physics-driven animations that reward who you are as a tackler and how much impact you brought to a pile. Now, hearing that is really, really good, right? Because obviously we all have heard about it and we all say it for, the past couple of years now, and really it's just Madden, right? Animations. A lot of times you'll be coming in, you'll try to get a tackle on someone, boom, they hit a juke, you slip, you fall, nothing you can do about it. That is literally just the game that said you're not going to tackle him, right? So hopefully this means we are going to be seeing a little bit less of that, the quote-unquote Madden cheese, right? Obviously, we have a lot of animations right now that they have kind of been changing stuff around with catches in the past couple of years. So I think with this, you're really going to see, a lot of big changes in terms of if you're a big guy coming in to get a tackle, hopefully this does mean that linebackers are going to have a little bit more use. Obviously, right now in the game, if you play Madden Ultimate Team especially, middle linebackers don't really animate, right? They don't really animate too well, so you have to waste the ability and get lurk around them just to have them animate. They're a lot smaller, most of them anyways, right? They might be like 6'2", 6'3", whatever, whereas you can get someone that's, 6'7", like Ted Hendricks, or you can go get Jimmy Graham, whatever, and they're super big players, and they're able to animate, get crazy catches, and still hit stick and everything. Well, maybe this will actually make it now so linebackers, using them, you will see a lot more fumbles, and in general, those bigger players, right? This is a big reason why I really wanted to see us get a Jimmy Graham golden ticket, because weight matters a lot. Luckily, we actually are getting a Jimmy Graham strong safety golden ticket, and he's 260 pounds, right? Because weight matters a lot when you're going for hits. That's why people like the bigger running backs, why I preach about it a lot. You guys need to get the big running backs like Cordero Patterson, like Derrick Henry, those guys that are 210, 205, 215 even. You know, they're not really breaking a lot of tackles for you, but those big guys, they're taking the hits, they're breaking the hits, and I think we're going to see, you know, kind of even more than that potentially. So I think this is going to be really interesting. Obviously, we kind of have to get our hands on the game before you can really make a final assessment on any of these new features, but just kind of my thoughts on that one. And then we have tackle battles. Now, tackle battles, if I remember correctly, was actually in the game back in Madden. I could be wrong with the year. I want to say 17, I think it was. What appears to be a new minigame within the game. Not really, because it's just brought back. Tackle battles happen when a user attempts to perform a conservative tackle with A/X. This minigame will see users mash the A/X button to either make the tackle or break a tackle. Okay. Man, I don't know. Personally, I wasn't like a huge fan of tackle battles anyways. I don't know if I'm going to like this either, because honestly, this could kind of make me very mad with the tackle battles, right? During a tackle battle, the ball carrier will be more susceptible to fumbles depending on various attributes. Players will be required to use various mechanics like protecting the ball and give up to avoid the various hit stick and strip attempts from defenders. So, you know what? I'm just going to leave it as, we'll wait until the beta comes out with the game. We'll see exactly how the tackle battles go in that, and then I'll have my opinions on it later on. Now, this is truly one of the bigger things here in the entire update is the skill-based passing, and I do think the idea of what they're doing here could be cool. But again, I'm just going to simply go over the info, share a little bit of my thoughts, but don't really make a final decision or anything like this, guys, until we get our hands on the game, because you really just don't know how it feels yet. But the biggest overhaul coming in terms of gameplay based on the information so far is to the passing game in Madden 23. Madden 23 gameplay will feature a brand new skill-based passing system that will allow players to have more control over the placement, power, and accuracy of their passes. In addition to being able to toggle the system on and off, you know, like the old passing cone from years back, the skill-based passing feature will include a number of various options that can be individually set. So, accuracy on. Enabling the accuracy meter allows control over the outcome of the pass being accurate or inaccurate. Land the meter in the light green area for a perfect pass every time. Wait too long to release the button, you will throw an inaccurate pass. So, I mean, okay, I think that is very interesting. I want to see how it plays, because I don't exactly understand how it's going to necessarily work in terms of the accuracy meter. You know, is this going to be something that's a Madden Ultimate Team? Is it going to be certain game modes? I don't really know, right? Now, we also have strength. The strength meter appears only when the accuracy meter is turned off. The strength meter lets you visually see how much power you are putting on the pass. By filling up the green semicircles, depending on how long you hold the pass for, this can be used to control the arc of the ball. So, short duration hold, a higher arc, a loft, pretty much, right? Medium, you get a touch pass, and then long, you get a bullet pass. So, pretty much what we have now, just, it's going to show you exactly which one you actually selected. If it's going to showcase that you did a lob, or you did a touch pass, or you did a bullet pass. So, I mean, okay, you know, just being able to showcase, I guess, which one we held, I guess okay. And then we also have the Precision Pass Ellipse. Now, this right here, this is the one thing that I will say I really want to play first before I say, okay, I think this is cool, I think this is bad. Because one thing that I personally remember from a couple of years ago they put into the game, nobody used it. Nobody used it, was target passing, right? Where you could actually, like, show where the pass was gonna go, but you had to hold like a left trigger or something like that when you're throwing the ball. It was pretty bad. So pretty much nobody used it. You could exactly place the ball where you wanted it to go, and we just kind of messed around with it. I think it was in the beta for that year. I don't remember if it was in the beta for that year or not, but pretty much nobody ever used that. So I don't think this is something exactly like that. I'm hoping not. You can see Ellipse with Reticle enabled on displays a gray target area indicating the area of the field the receivers are able to reach the ball. You can steer the placement of the ball by moving the reticle within the target area using the left stick. So you guys can see the reticle right there. You see that little gray thing, and then the red one is you, right? So you got to steer it in there to get them to get the ball. Now, I will say, this could actually be really intriguing, and you know what? Maybe this will be good. This honestly could be really good because you could potentially steer exactly where you want the receiver to move. And maybe this will kind of help you mess with the defense a little bit, mess with the cornerback. This could honestly be a little bit frustrating on the defensive side of the ball, depending on how much it actually does change. Because people could learn their receivers and really place it to an area, because you'll see here, I'm going to show you the freeform reticle here. You can actually place it to an area that you want to put it at, but the receiver could either grab it or it'd just be too far away. So you might be able to like trigger an animation where they get a little speed burst real quick and then jump, grab it, toe tap, touchdown, you know what I mean? That can be kind of bad. We have the grid snapping, which is the reticle will snap to predetermined areas of the ellipse based on your left stick inputs. Freeform, now this is the one that I think is really interesting. Holding right trigger, which is obviously the same thing as sprint, so I guess this would animate or really happen every single time that you're like on the run and passing, unless you stop really quickly to let go of it. But holding right trigger while passing the ball unleashes freeform precision passing. This allows you to place the ball anywhere inside or outside the gray target area. This extra level of control is intended to be high risk, high reward. So as I said, you can place the ball anywhere, but your receiver may not be able to get to the ball. So you're gonna really learn exactly the animations you can trigger with this, and maybe you try to, if the defender's playing over the top, right, maybe you place the ball underneath so the receiver will come back really quickly and then the DB will be stuck behind him. If you can do that potentially, I guess you might be able to do that, or really like corner routes and stuff like that. Try to make it go farther up the field or farther to the right, whatever you want to do there to kind of cut off the corner. So I think that one is what really intrigues me. And I do like, though, I will say this, I really like that, of course, they mentioned that your receiver may not be able to get to the ball, because it is a risk and reward type thing. So, you know, again, we gotta wait until we really get our hands on the game, and maybe in the beta, whenever that does drop, you know, I think it's like, what, July-ish, June, something like that, when they usually drop the betas. I can't recall when the last beta dropped. And then we have the reticle speed slider. So the reticle speed controls how fast the reticle moves in free-form mode, and then we have the slow down effect. So lastly, slow down is an option that allows you to slow down the game at the moment you execute a pass, allowing users more time to aim the pass / set strength and accuracy meters. Lower the number, the more the game is slowed down when making a pass. I don't know if this necessarily would be a Madden Ultimate Team thing, right? Like, is the game gonna actually slow down in the middle of a MUT game? I kind of doubt it. So I don't think that one's gonna be probably MUT, but you can set it 25, game slows down 25% of normal Madden speed, 100, 75, 50, whatever, so you can kind of get used to it and kind of aim it better, I guess, but I would really doubt that that's going to be in Madden Ultimate Team. I don't think that's going to be a thing. And they also said Madden 23 is expected to launch this August for console and PC. So guys, that is the very first Madden 23 news that we have. You guys can let me know exactly what you think about it. We got some new passing stuff. We got tackle battles seems to be returning. Something to change up the animation-driven gameplay with hit sticks and with tackles. So I'm really intrigued by that. But with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below, and let me know what you guys think about all this. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.